Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Derek Stanhope. I'm the owner of FMJ Fuel Polishing, and this is the first episode of many more to come, really coming around, fuel and fuel testing. And what probed this channel to come into existence is everybody knows this tragic event. NBC News has made an article on this for the Baltimore Bridge crash brings scrutiny to contaminated fuel, an open secret in shipping. Well, I hate to tell everybody, but the open secret is not just in the shipping industry, but it's in the fuel industry as well. In fact, another study recently came out by a government agency that shows that 30% of fuel in the U.S. is contaminated. Now, that's pretty large. Almost all of us have either filled up or dealt with fuel in some circumstance. That means that almost everyone has encountered dirty fuel, right? 3 out of 10 tanks have this contamination, and contamination comes a lot of ways. It can come in water, it can come in mold, and it can even come in just particulates in general. Now, this channel is going to be meant to break down that for the consumer, for businesses. And the reason that we want to break this down and have this conversation is that fuel is the second highest expense in a U.S. household. It's also the second highest expense in most businesses. Therefore, if fuel comes right behind your people and your culture, why deal with dirty fuel? You wouldn't deal with someone that was horrible in your culture. You wouldn't deal with a contractor that came out that did shoddy work in your business. So why do you accept it? And the reason that most people accept it is because they don't understand or they just don't see it. See, with fuel, there's a tank, and you goes tank from their tank into your tank. So you never see the fuel, you never see the quality. You probably realize it when you get down the road and something pops up like water in the fuel, or you start to have some injector problems on your equipment, and you just take it as, with the new EPA emissions rules, especially if you're in California, that's just a part of life. Unfortunately, though, a lot of these things can be prevented. And they can be prevented with fuel testing, and they can be prevented with knowledge. We're going to dive deep in this channel in episodes to come to a lot of things. We're going to look at the unfortunate Baltimore Bridge collapse and some of the suspected causes and what caused that. We're going to look at gas stations. When should you be filling up at gas stations? We're going to look at when you run across dirty fuel. How often should you be testing your fuel? What are methods of testing your fuel? And the key of this is knowledge is power. I'm really excited to go into this with you. And I would like to know, what do you want to hear about? What are your questions around fuel? What should you be asking yourself? So I encourage everybody, subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, and all the other methods and platforms that you're on. I look forward to diving in deep with this. And let's not make this an open secret. Let's figure out how to fix this problem, because that's what it is, a problem. Thank you very much, and I look forward to talking to you soon.